One day, a boy visited his grandfather during his summer holidays. He spent all his time playing with his grandpa. One day, he said to his grandfather, "When I grow up, I want to be successful. Can you give me some advice on how to achieve that?" The grandfather nodded and took the boy to a nearby nursery. At the nursery, the grandfather bought 2 small plants and returned home. He planted one plant in a pot and kept it inside the house, and planted the other one outside. "Which of these 2 plants do you think will grow better in the future?" the grandfather asked the boy. The boy thought for a while and then said, "The plant inside the house will grow better because it is safe from all dangers, while the plant outside is exposed to risks such as strong sunlight, storms, animals, etc." The grandfather smiled and said, "Let's see what happens in the future." After that, the boy left with his parents. 4 years later, the boy visited his grandfather again. When he saw his grandfather, he said, "Grandpa, last time I asked you for ways to be successful, but you didn't tell me anything. This time you have to tell me." The grandfather smiled and said, "Sure, but first, let's take a look at the plants we planted a few years ago." Saying this, the grandfather took the boy to the place where he had planted the plant in a pot. They saw that the plant had grown into a tree. Then the grandfather took the boy to see the plant they had planted outside. There they saw a huge tree with branches spread far and wide, providing shade to passers-by. The grandfather then asked the boy, "Tell me, which plant grew more? Which is more successful?" The boy replied, "The one we planted outside." "But Grandpa, how is this possible? That plant must have faced many dangers, yet it grew so big." The grandfather smiled and said, "Yes, the plant outside faced many challenges, but dealing with these problems had its benefits. The plant outside had the freedom to spread its roots as much as it wanted. Challenges like storms made its roots stronger. Today it is so strong that a small storm cannot harm it." Son, always remember what I'm about to tell you, and you will be successful in whatever you do in life. If you always choose comfortable options, you won't be able to grow as much as you can. If you are ready to face this world despite all its dangers, then no goal is impossible for you to achieve. Never see problems as obstacles, but rather as steps toward success. The boy took a deep breath and looked at the tree, and he understood his grandfather's words. The obstacles we consider enemies in life are the same obstacles that make us stronger and more successful. Similarly, our life is like a great adventure filled with twists and turns that might seem like obstacles blocking our path. But guess what? These obstacles are like puzzles waiting to be solved. Just think about when you play a game. The fun part is figuring out how to overcome challenges. Life works the same way. Each hurdle you face is a chance to learn, grow, and become even stronger. So don't let these roadblocks discourage you. Embrace them, tackle them, and watch yourself level up in the game of life. You've got the skills, determination, and spirit to conquer anything that comes your way. I hope you gained some value from this story and try to implement it in your life. Always keep rising.